Hey y'all, it's Kathy Joe. Today I'm doing a collaboration with my friend Jamie from Simpleroots SimpleLiving. Simpleroots SimpleLiving. Y'all need to check her out. She is absolutely amazing. She is so funny. She's so sweet. I mean, she's been good to me from the beginning when my channel was wee little. Anyway, I'd love for y'all to go check her out and subscribe. Show her some love, some thumbs up, because she's so very talented. She's just amazing. Jamie, Simpleroots SimpleLiving. Also, I'm doing another giveaway, y'all. I'm choked to death first. I found the Lord's Prayer, y'all, yesterday, and I'm like, what? 4 of them, and I got 4 sets of these Farmhouse stickers. I found them again. It's this one. Let me just break it down and show them to you real quick. Sorry for some of y'all don't know. Okay, I'm so sorry. It's this one. It's got 63, and then this one. I know I'm going fast, and then this one, it goes with it. Well, I say it goes with it because I'm giving them away together. And then the Lord's Prayer, I found it again. So it'll be this set of 4. So if y'all want to be entered in on this, just type the word sticker in the comment section. And yeah, I already sent out the last ones. But anyway, I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate y'all more than you can imagine. It's been a crazy week for me, and I gotta tell y'all some stuff. I gotta have surgery, but we'll talk about that later. But anyway, I just appreciate y'all immensely. I haven't gotten back to all the comments. I'm trying to read them all. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I hope y'all check out Jamie and show her some love. I love you guys. You have a blessed weekend. Bye. Hey y'all, so right here I'm going to take 2 of those little trucks I got from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to take the string off, and I'm going to fill my hole with wood filler, wood something. Anyway, and I'm going to cut my pumpkins off. Y'all, it only takes 3 cuts at it to get those pumpkins off there. I mean, they're cute and all, but you know. And I'm going to take my heat tool. Now, most of y'all know this, but if you're new and you're watching and you don't, that's how I remove wood pieces from my wood. Y'all know what I mean? Anyway, and I'm going to sand down that wood filler. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been awake for 48 hours. And I'm going to sand that truck down where I took all those pieces off. And I'm going to take that agave chalk paint by Waverly. And I'm going to paint both my trucks, both sides. And, I mean, I paint them. And even in the little crack between my little fencing, my truck fencing there. And I'm going to take that brush metal, a silver brush metal. That's from Plaid. They sent that to me. And I had to put 4 coats on my little hubcaps, and also paint them a little teeny tiny bumpers on the back. First I thought those was lights, but I'm like, nah, they're bumpers. To me, they're bumpers. And I'm going to take my ink chalk paint, it's black, by Waverly, and I'm going to paint my tires. Now, y'all, if you do this and you paint the truck without the tire, wait a minute, without the rim, without the wheel wells on it, paint up far enough. I had to do it 4 times, y'all. 4 times to get the right amount of paint. If y'all had saw all the flubbers in this video, y'all had been like, oh my goodness. See, that's why I'm like, dude. Anyway, and then I'm just gonna hot glue my wheel wells on, and then my little hubcaps, and then my little truck fencing. Don't think I'll show y'all that, which I know y'all probably don't care, but anyway, so I'm gonna take that burnt umber paint by Plaid, and I'm gonna paint my fencing, and I'm gonna paint this little crate, y'all. I thought this was gonna be good but I don't know how I feel about it still yet. And I even talked to my husband. I'm like, help. Anyway, so I'm going to glue my little crate there to the one side of my truck. Oh, gee whiz. I painted black both on the inside and out of the tires. I don't know why. I just did. I'm crazy like that. But make sure you line up your mess right there, because you don't want your truck wobbling and sitting all uneven. I mean, I've driven some vehicles that's all wobbly and uneven before, in my younger days. But anyway, oh, thank God I don't have to anymore, and I hope I never have to. But if I do, I do. Oh, well, that's life. Anyway, okay, I'm trying to make my truck look like that piece of scrapbooking paper I got from Hobby Lobby. So I got that paint last year. It's called Rust, and it's even textured. So I'm going to use it to put the rust on my truck. I mean, it makes sense, right? Looks really, really orange right there, but it's not. I don't know. Anyway, and I take some scrap pieces of scrapbook paper, the buffalo check. And I know some of y'all don't like buffalo check, but if you don't like, you don't have to do your little truck this way. And if you don't like little trucks, then y'all can fast forward it. I mean, won't hurt my feelings. Well, it kind of will, but whatever. I'm not. Anyway, I'm just winging it here. I don't know. I'm just looking at it, eyeballing it, because you know what? Before you put your crate in there, you should really, really, really put your paper on and stuff like that. Okay, that gap in the front was driving me insane. Now look, y'all, I just started this videoing for this yesterday. I had to get all this mess done. I seriously have not slept. Anyway, so that front gap that looks stupid to me, I'm like, oh no, I hate that front gap. Oh, that's driving me crazy. So I took another little crate and I painted it in agave and I stuck it in there. Now, if y'all do this and y'all right with that, glue that in there before you put your trucks together, because y'all, I smeared glue everywhere, and I knew it would, but whatever, what do you do? So I'm gonna take some of that stuff, can't think of the name of it right now, and I'm gonna cut some out. And what is the name of that stuff? Oh, y'all know. Anyway, and I'm gonna put it in the back of my truck, and I'm gonna put me 3 little pumpkins in there, and there it is. I mean, it's cute from the side. That crate right there. I tried to use one of the crates that didn't have gaps in it, but it wouldn't fit. It was too big. It was too. Oh, look, I even gave it little door handles, and I bracketed off the door right there. Okay, sorry y'all. I'm gonna take that. That glitter makes me itch. I don't know why Dollar Tree does this. I mean, it is a mess, and I'm just gonna sand it off. And I got last year's calendar. I never did use it last year, not this picture. This is more kind of modern. Now, if you want to get away from okay, that I only got for $5 off Amazon, and it's black and gray and white and colors like that. And I found, in my opinion, and I've done it since last year, if I use my Loctite spray the back of my calendar, put it on a piece of cardstock, it sticks perfectly fine. I got stuff from Christmas last year still on there, and it doesn't bubble. Then I start dancing with my brayer here. I don't know why. Anyway, and I'm gonna cut off the extra. I don't know why. Anyway, cut off the excess from that. And I'm going to take my glue stick. Look, y'all, seriously, you don't need this much glue. I was dancing and having a blast, and I put so much glue, it squished out everywhere. And yes, I said squished. That's a word to me. Anyway, and then I put it on crooked. So, I'm going to take my brayer, and not dance this time, and smoosh it down, squish it down, and cut off the excess that's left hanging over. So, y'all, I was going to do a full frame on this, then I changed my mind. Anyway, if you want to go the more modern look, don't put the hanger on it that I do in the end. So, I cut it off right there, and I'm like, dude, I don't have time for this. I'm like, Kathy Jo, you got to move on. You got to get this video out for the people. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. So, I take that harvest sign, that's from last year, And I put some, I was going to say Hobby Lobby on it. I put some Mod Podge on it. Raffia, that's the name of that stuff I put in the back of the truck. And I'm going to take some burnt umber and stain my paint stir sticks. Those are the 5-gallon paint stir sticks. And I put more Mod Podge on it because I decide I'm going to put some white sand on it from the Dollar Tree. Yep, some white sand. I don't know. I thought, let's give it some texture, see if we can make this word pop. Because I didn't want it just flat. Well, I let it dry, and I took some burnt umber, and it actually turns out good, y'all. You just never know about stuff sometimes, do you? Paint it up, let it dry. And then right here, out of frame, real good, Kathy, real good. And I'm just going to glue my paint stir sticks on there. On the edge of it. I think this is pretty. Now, this is called the Lazy Girl Knot. I don't know. I'm being silly. So, took some hot glue and some of that white nautical rope from the Dollar Tree, and I glue it down, and then I tied some knots in my rope. This is silly. And that's a fork I ate with when I was a baby. White's down here in my craft room is beyond me. Probably Jesse brought it down. And I'm going to cut it off right where the knot is knotted. Words, y'all. Words. And I'm going to trim that extra fuzz off the end. And I'm going to hot glue it. And I'm going to put it there to make it look like my rope is coming through my wood. That's what I did. I didn't want to drill holes and all that jazz. And it's going to hang fine. And it just adds a little touch of ba-ba-boom. I don't know. Ba-ba-boom. Good gravy. I sound like Betty Boop. Anyway. Yeah, I got to trim off that fuzz, give it a haircut. Look how easy that was, y'all, and how fast, and what that cost. Maybe $2 with, you know, the pieces, bits and pieces, maybe $2.50 off the word. Okay, we'll say $3. Anyway, and I put super glue on my harvest. There it is. Isn't that pretty? I think that's pretty. Yeah. Oh, anyway, I mean, you could jazz it up with a bow. I don't know. I really, really like my word, I guess. So I thought I'd let you all know how well I like my word. And it's just a cute little simple sign. Okay, y'all. Right here. I got one that, I don't know what y'all call this. Signs, boxes, shadow boxes. I don't know. I give it 2 coats of Rust-Oleum linen white chalk paint. Even paint the sides of it. I got some scrapbooking paper there. Now, this came from Michael's. It was in a book. Right now, Michael's has buy 1 scrapbook book, get 2 free for $19.99. 3 scrapbook books. Anyway, I thought I was being clever here. And see that beautiful green paper back there in the background? Yeah, this didn't work. This is more kind of cottagecore. You know, flowery, leafy. Oh, y'all, I'm showing you me cutting out the wrong paper. Look, I messed up on this video, too, at the very end. I'm like, dude, girl, really? What's your problem? Anyway, I'm going to take some Mod Podge and put it down. And look at that tongue. Oh, my goodness. If it ain't my belly, it's my tongue. And then, right here, the second piece of scrapbook paper, I take my Mod Podge lid, and I measured down 1 inch. Now, I'm trying to show y'all. You see there on my map? Okay, I laid it square. Excuse me. And I laid my lid from one line to the next line. And I drew an outline. And then I cut those out. And then the piece that I cut out, I used that as a, words today. Words, y'all. I'm just going to say stencil. Use that as a stencil. And I drew it around because the second paper I cut in, and the third paper I'm going to cut round. Oh my goodness. I hope y'all, I know y'all like, I don't know what she's talking about, but I'm still talking, ain't I? And I'm going to Mod Podge it and put that second layer on my first layer. I didn't get to use pretty green paper because my silly stuff cut it too short. I cut it, the box is 8x8 and I cut it 6, but the thing that I cut out is 6 too. And I'm like, well, that's not going to work, you know, is it? So anyway, that third piece, it's a little picture, has 4 pieces 4 little pictures on one sheet on it. Good gravy. I frustrate myself. I can't imagine how y'all feel. And yeah, put it down there. And then I take a Sharpie marker and I put stitching in it. Or on it, make it look like stitching. And I'm gonna take that lace ribbon and thank you guys for my lace ribbon. Anyway, I'm gonna make a bow. And I take that thankful word, y'all saw me use it last week, some of y'all did, that I got from Target, Bullseye Playground, Dollar Spot, whatever, last year. It was 6 little grateful, thankful, grateful, thankful, grateful, thankful, thankful, in 3 different colors. Anyway, and I made a bow and I put a little orange button on it, and I'm just taking a piece of paint stir stick and I'm painting it in celery. Gee whiz, by Waverly, y'all. Make sure you check out my friend Jamie. She's so funny. I love her to death. And I just glued it to the stand, and there it is. I think that's pretty. I do. I think it'd been pretty with the other paper. But, oh, I took 2 pieces of lamb's ear and put it behind my bow there. Don't forget to check out Jamie. Y'all will love her. She's so talented. Okay, y'all. Right here, got one of them mason jars. Dollar Tree. Look how easy that came off. Now, next time I won't be able to get one off. And again, setting that glitter. And taking my little bug and vacuuming up the glitter. All this, y'all, I messed this up. So, I painted in my favorite new blue, my vintage blue. And then I put my little piece of burlap lid thing back on it. I just hot glued on there. Then I take these blue and white leaf things with the pumpkins in them and some of those creamy flocking balls and put them in it and bunch that all together and take some floral tape and wrap it all around it. And I wanted to make sure you knew that I knew how to do that. And I'm just going to hot glue it down right there. Duh. Can you say duh? Duh. And then I put some blue painter's tape over it because I just wanted to make sure it stayed. Because you know, you just don't know sometimes. I don't think that's going anywhere though, but you know. And y'all, I got the bright idea to take some of that plaster paint and put some polka dots on it. Now, it was going to be cute because I want to put some polka dots and stripes on one pumpkin, polka dots on another. And I thought I'll put some polka dots on my mason jar here. Well, I got polka dot happy. I went plumb polka dot happy. Y'all, look at that. I polka dotted that up real good. That's a big giant polka dot now. Anyway, I repainted it the blue. Yep. Ah, shoot. Anyway, and I cut off on my Cricut, welcome fall. I thought this was too sophisticated to have polka dots anyway. Anyway, and I'm going to make a big old floopy Olivia bow. I learned to do this from Wendy at White Sparrow Living, but she learned to do it from Olivia, from Olivia's Romantic Home, or House. Anyway, I'm going to take a wire tie, and I'm going to tie all my mess together and fluff that thing up. I'm going to fluff her up. I put 3 loops on each side. Going to glue it down, make it some tails, and there it is. I think this is gorgeous. I do. Can't really see the buffalo. If y'all don't like that ribbon, use a different ribbon. If you don't like the color, use different colors. This is inspiration, y'all. Inspiration. This is supposed to be happy fall, y'all. Look, y'all, I took that pumpkin thing from the Dollar Tree and I painted it in my new favorite pink, that misty pink. And on my Cricut, now this is a shabby hillbilly, I call it, not shabby chic. Shabby hillbilly because I put happy fall, y'all, on it. I put some lace and cheesecloth and painted and fancied it up. I'm sorry I messed it up again, y'all. I messed another one up, which don't be surprised. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm turning my camera on when it shouldn't be, turning it off when it should be. Here's everything. I hope y'all like it. I hope y'all enjoy. I try to make something for everybody and show you you can turn any project into any style that y'all want. And y'all, I get stuck with all this stuff, but I love y'all so much that I just want to show you that you can do anything you want with this stuff out there. I love you from the bottom of my heart. You have a blessed weekend. Bye. Mwah. Big hugs.